Here I am on my morning dog walk. Where's Spiky? Can you see him? Oh, I'm blocking him. There you go. Wow. Okay. And anyway, bit disappointed this morning. This has been the most overhyped cold front and snow storm that I've ever seen. I had to walk up about 150 meters to find any sign of snow. There you see a little bit on the trees. And a little bit on that bench over there. That's it. That's all we got. And as you can see in the city down below, no snow is sticking at all. Got a tiny little bit, coming down, little ice pieces. But I was really hoping for a nice blanket of snow to greet Sam and the kids as they arrive back from California today, later this evening. I suppose miracles can happen. Might still happen. But it's not even cold. I mean, they said it was going to get down into the teens, the Fahrenheit that is, well below 0 centigrade. And that feels like it's about, I don't know, 40 degrees Fahrenheit. All right, I hope I'm witnessing what it would be our first significant snow at this altitude. Grenoble is only at about 200 meters above sea level. There's been plenty of snow high up in the mountains since we've had a lot of precipitation, but it's been pretty warm. So it's been precious little snow below 1,500 meters or so. And here it is, January 9th. You can see the cars, some snow collecting on top of the cars. The street itself is pretty much eating up and melting the snowdrops. And still having a hard time covering the grass, but it just started. Open for a real snow cover. So taking Spiky out for his morning relief, and it's January 9th, and this it had to wait all the way to January 9th to get this much snow. And the big question is, are we going to get any real snow coverage down here at this altitude in Grenoble? I'm hoping so. Since we've lived here, we've generally gotten between 1 and 5 snowfalls per winter. Hey, Spiky, no licking. Ugh. Anyway, snowfalls where the snow actually covers the ground, and yet every time it's not lasted more than 2 days at the most, because it's either rain or warm weather that follows and wipes it out. Spiky doing his business. So jury's still out on whether this is going to be much of a snowfall, but I sure am hoping for it. So judging from this bench, we've got maybe what, half a centimeter? Oops, come on, get in focus there. There we go. There you go. There you go. And big white fluffy stuff coming down, but still not really sticking on the ground. It's crazy. I think the little ice balls do better accumulating on the ground than these big white fluffy flakes, which might be great for powder up high, but down at this level they just seem to melt like cotton candy second they touch the grass. Here we are, about to ride my bike to the other part of town. A little bit sticking there. I don't know what's with the grass that I was filming. Just it's a hot grass, I guess. Sometimes even though it's a short bike ride to the other part of town, sometimes a part closer to the mountains seems to get more snow. Then we seem to be in a little heat island within the heat island of the city. Ooh, look at my bike seats. Wow, this is a nose tickler of a bike ride. All these flakes are tickling my nose. I put my scarf up, that's helped. Getting in my eyes too. All right, thought I'd do a little self-portrait here of me riding the bike around in snow. So it's sticking to me better than it is to the ground. All right, headed to the park because I always feel like this somehow accumulates snow a little bit better. Maybe not as much car exhaust in here warming up the atmosphere and the asphalt. So yeah, let's see. Just gotta, hopefully the snow will continue for another few hours at least, and then we can might actually get some coverage. People running, always it's a well-used park. Now we're back to the chunky ice ball, almost like a California kind of snow that I'm familiar with in the Big Bear area. You can see kind of in my hand, or Kenya, these little ice balls. And in my experience, those kind of have a better chance of sticking to the ground than the white fluffy stuff. So it's like 4 hours later. It's been snowing all day and still no coverage on the ground. As soon as it hits the ground, it melts. Only thing I can surmise is that the ground is just too warm. And it really most nights has not been dropping below freezing. So that's probably it. Unless you got any better knowledge on that, please leave it in the comment. I mean, it's sticking on this warm body more than it is the ground. Uh-oh, where's Spiky going? Oh, my video wasn't on. Here he comes. Here he comes. He just wants to get back in the apartment so bad. He's not much for inclement weather. What you doing, buddy? What you doing? He's like, come on. He was so comfortable just laying on the couch with Sami watching a movie. Come here. Come here. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Come here, my little flower. Oh, Lord. Come here. Here, you want to hand that to me? Can you see where you're going? You're going by your nose? Mommy wants you.
You weirdo.
Well, at least if you bump into anything, he's got cushion. Oh, he's seeing through the hole. Wow, that's pretty good. That is hilarious. So it snowed pretty much all day yesterday, on and off, mostly on. And all we have to show for it today is, for some reason, there's a little bit, some on the cars. Some reason cars seem to hold it better than the ground. Spiky, what are you doing? What are you doing, buddy? Yeah, go on. Go get a little running in. There you go. There you go. Get your running in. Come on. Oh, you see somebody? Let's go. Go. Come on, go. Go on. Oh, you look for your stick? Huh? You getting a stick? Give me that. Give me that. He doesn't like to carry him in his mouth very long. He just. By the way, those were pétanque courts, in case you were wondering. You can also see from the puddle, it never really got below freezing. So in the 3 years that we've lived here, every year there's been at least one snow that covered the ground, you know, with a foot or so, and it hung around for a day or two. I don't think that's gonna happen this winter. That seemed to be the sort of the biggest system that's definitely the biggest system that was forecast for this winter up to now and for the next 30 days. So yeah, I don't think it's going to happen this winter. I guess it's a climate change thing. It just did not seem cold enough to stick. Like I said, it snowed all day, but it seemed to melt the second it hit the ground. Anyway, this is a very interesting kind of view of how close to us the snow level got. There it is, right there, just 50 meters or so higher, and there's snow that's stuck. We're gonna walk up to that. Right, Spike? That's our regular walk. A little bit stuck on the church roof there at city level. So average winter low temperatures in Grenoble city hover just a degree or two below freezing. That's the low temperature. So this winter, I haven't seen but a couple of days where there's anything frozen in the morning. So I think definitely the effects of climate change have moved that up a degree or two, which of course, when you're already close to the boundary between freezing and not freezing, that's going to dramatically impact how the snow behaves. So we walked up a little bit, and you see there's plenty of snow on the trees, but none on the ground. Not even there in the forest. So we are about 2/3 of the way up the Bastille, up to the Bastille fortress. There you can see the snow line. Don't jump on that, Spiky. You're gonna that's not a flat surface, and you can pull me over with you. You can see some of the buildings down Grenoble collected a little bit of snow. But yeah. Anyway, that's what's going on. I'll let Spiky have a little off-leash time here. Yeah, bud. Okay, that's a cool picture. Les Boules, or the aerial tram, just suspended over the trail. It's not running. Spiky's trying to jump up on the wall. Should we let him? Let's let him. Be careful if you go up there, Spiky. It's slippery. Come on, bud. Going up here? Be careful. Oh yeah, he did. He jumped up. I got worried and took the camera off him. The wall walker. Come on, no, don't even. No, dude, come down. I saw you slip. All right, we are at the Bastille platform, about 300 meters, I guess, over the city. And it's way snowier. In fact, the snow is actually even a little powdery. Much colder up here. About half an hour to 45-minute walk, I think. Yeah. A little look back. There's the snow on the wall. Got a couple inches. There's Spike. Just got a bunch of photos from Ernie, who's in Paris on a school trip. Fabulous photos of museums and things that he's visiting. Something that he's been wanting to do for a long time. Pretty icy steps on the way down. So Spiky and me, we back down in the city. Back down the hill. And one thing you notice right away is like how much warmer it is down here. Like 10 degrees Fahrenheit warmer down here than just up there where you see the fortifications. Actually more like where you see the trees on the top of that hill. That was sort of up where we ended up. Yeah. Weird glitching on this camera. Now we're heading back to the apartment. Right, Spike?